Hi, everyone. I'm Kim Miller. I'm the Executive Director and the founder of FemArt organization, and we are so proud to be introducing you today to a wonderful artist who is going to be in our upcoming show, Where the Wild Women Go. And it will be our first virtual show, and we are so excited because it's giving us this opportunity to let you meet the artist. And even if we had it here in Jacksonville, as we've had in our past shows, a lot of people aren't able to make the receptions and are not able to meet these wonderful artists. So this is a great opportunity for us to introduce you to some great women who are wonderful artists. So my introduction is going to include a question for our artist today. Her name is Raquel, and she is magnificent, and I am sure you'll find that out through the interview. And I would like to start off by asking you, Raquel, what is your influence and what inspires you?
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Kim. Well, what inspired me the most is the story of the women I grow with. I am originally from Peru, and the work of women over there is very rich. There is a lot of handmade traditions passing generations by generations. And in my case, I have the opportunity. I work in textile sometimes. I also work in painting, but in the textile part, I have a lot of background from my grandmother and from my mother, and that is for me fantastic. Like they inspire me so much, and I want to create something to show in a way what they were working it, because over there is like they you see like something part of the housewife. I am the first generation in my family who go out to work. My mother used to be a housewife and her mother too, but all the wonderful things they made, it inspired me so much and gave me so a strong like tradition and heritage for. It's something that I really want to put in my artwork. It's something like inspire me every day. And also I have traveled around my country, and I met a wonderful women. They work with embroidery, they work with textiles, they also work with paint, and they do their own things by hand. That's why I love to work handmade things.
That is wonderful. And just for our viewers out there, I also want to kind of say a little more detail about you. You just came home from the hospital yesterday with your baby daughter.
Yes.
You're just having a baby. So you're talking about your grandmother and the influence of women, and it looks like you're about to also be passing on some new ideas and new generational customs to your daughter that you just brought into the world yesterday. So I just want to say congratulations to you for becoming a mom.
Thank you very much. It's so
And
excited.
it is, it's wonderful. And so with that being in mind, I would like to go back to you talking about being from Peru and the cultures and how the women, you're the first generation to be working as a woman. And if you could share with all of us a little bit about how you feel that your artwork impacts Jacksonville, Florida, and how it has an impact, how important sharing your culture is in Jacksonville. And I would also like to ask how you feel about this virtual gallery experience, this virtual exhibition that will be seen globally in countries all over the world. How do you feel that your art will touch on the people in Peru as well as in all parts of the world? Can you just share how that feels and how you think your art will have an impact?
Well, for me to make art is like you create the piece inspired in my in myself or my experience or what I want to. But when the art is created, it has its own life. It's like to have a children because you don't know what is going to happen. But I just want to show another experience because I have traveled a lot, and I think travel is one of the things that made me grow the most. And I think to see art for somewhere else is like a travel. It's like invite to a different view, a different perspective, something new, and this always enrich people. It's like when I see the art in Jacksonville, it enriched me too. It's like those that exchange of ideas and of art is something like make art growing. And well, I am very excited that this show will be global and to share all those ideas with the people from Peru and also with the people from all the world. And I am excited to see the work of the other artists too.
That is so sweet. That's really nice. Can you also tell me how long have you been in Jacksonville, Florida?
I have been here like 1 year and a half, more or less.
Wow, so 1 year and a half. Can you tell me, have you noticed a difference in the art culture here in Jacksonville compared to some of the other countries that you have visited?
Well, what I can see here is very fresh art. The colors are amazing. I think in the influence of the nature and the sunny day. It's always like something wonderful. I see very happy art here and I like it.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's really wonderful to hear. And have you been to the museums and the galleries here in Jacksonville?
Yes, I
So,
love the words. Mm-hmm.
and like Commerce Art Museum, you've been into the gardens and everything and seen that?
Yeah, that is wonderful. I love also like all the how the nature inspires the, a lot of artists around here. Like you can see the influence of nature everywhere.
Yes, yes. And I also noticed that beautiful piece of art that's behind you. And I was wondering, is
Oh,
that going to be one of the pieces that's going to be in Where the Wild Women Go?
yes, it's going to be over there. This is inspiring in the woman and the earth. It's inspiring nature too. Well, I have wonderful trees around here. I have a beautiful sunny sky or a really wild storm. Like, I love that. I think that creates one connection with nature. It's very particular here in Jacksonville.
Good. Can you tell us a little bit more about that painting that's behind you? Can you just kind of describe how you were inspired for it and how that works? I know you mentioned nature. Can you?
Yeah, I try to, when I hear about the show, I was so excited because it's the wild woman and I want to create like a story of the wild woman. It's like Eve in the Garden of Eden. But it's also her connection with nature. I try to fusion her with the tree, the find with when she met the serpent and all those things. I want to recreate more like the wild to become to that adventure because everybody always judge it. But it's like, what is going to happen? It's the wild woman, it's the curious woman. What will happen?
Oh, I love that. That is really wonderful. I love that interpretation too of the wild woman. And I love that you're pulling on Eve, the first wild woman.
Yeah.
That is wonderful. That is so beautiful. The colors that you use are so vibrant. And we had you in our last show, the Faces show, and your work was just amazing. You did the figurative beaded pieces, textile, and it was so just breathtaking. It was so beautiful. So I can't wait to see this in the upcoming show. And I do have another question, and I've been asking all the artists if when they want to create and get into that mood, if they prefer tea or wine. But now that you're a new mother, you probably just want sleep beforehand, right?
Yeah, that's true. I used to prefer wine when I was trying to inspire myself, and tea when I want concrete ideas. But
Well,
now I used to have more like juice, orange juice.
well, and I don't have the juice to send you off, but cheers. I know that you can't drink wine right now, or
Yeah.
very limited. And I also want to say cheers with a cup of tea. And if I had a cup of juice, I would definitely be cheering with a cup of juice. But I do want to say again, congratulations on being a new mom. And your artwork is going to be fantastic and fascinating. And I can't wait for the world to see it. And I'm so happy that you are with FemArt and just being the visual voice of so many women out there. And I am sure that your grandmother is very proud of you, and she is going to be amazed, or is continuing to be amazed. I just think that you are just standing up for yourself and doing such incredible work, and you're a great artist. So I'm really proud of you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much.